Because you live in a brick home, we've said it before, I'm going to say it again, it doesn't mean your home is maintenance free. James Andersen from Approved Home Improvements is here to tell us why this is the perfect time to start thinking about having some work done on that outdoor masonry. And we want to talk about protecting and preserving, not just repairing, because when people think of masonry work, they think of tuck pointing, right?
We've been on the show, I mean, we've been doing this for a while now, and a lot of the viewers realize that you have to seal your stuff now, but I meet with them. Yesterday I met with 2 customers, they never knew you had to do anything. There's people that's had their chimneys repaired repetitively, and it keeps going bad, and they just keep thinking the jobs aren't getting right, and then I explain to them that you have to preserve it.
Right, right. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about how we preserve it. Assuming there's no damage, and that's one thing that you do when you first get there is assess the situation and see if there's any damage.
I'm going to be honest, in St. Louis, if you haven't done anything for your chimney in many years, the odds of you having no damage at all is extremely low, and if you are lucky enough for that to have occurred, then you definitely need to seal it. And the process of sealing it is we go in and apply a breathable sealer, so it lets moisture out. It doesn't trap it in, but it doesn't let the rain and water in. And the reason to do that on your chimney, your house has a soffit protection, your chimney's exposed to all the elements, gets it from the top, all sides, has no heat radiating from the house, and it needs to be sealed.
And we don't always know what the condition of our chimneys are because we don't get up on the roof and look at them. And that's the first part of your analysis, is to get up there and take pictures of it and bring it right down to you so you can see what's going on.
That chimney that they're showing right now is a prime example. That's on the ground, but that shows you what happens. You see how much of an angle that stone's at on the side, how much it caught the water and mildew. Now imagine if that was flat like the top of the chimney is. It's even worse than that, and that's how much it slows it down, cracks, lets the water in. Actually, the next show we do, we're going to have some pictures that show from what you can see from the ground and how the chimney actually looks in good shape from 10 feet away, and then when you get up and take pictures, how bad it actually is and how deceiving that is.
Now, you might think that this sealing process is very involved and expensive, but that's not the case at all.
No, it's not very involved at all, and actually we can go out and do a ranch home in about an hour.
Wow.
And it costs $350, lasts for 5 years, and you can tell it's on there. The water beads up, the brick doesn't change colors like it normally does when it soaks in, and it doesn't change the color of brick or anything, and so when you leave, the only thing you're left with is the brick being preserved and no difference in the actual look.
So you're talking about a special that you have right now.
Right, for 1 story is $350, for 2 story is $700, and if you just want your chimney done because it takes the most abuse, is $100 for a 1 story, $200 for a 2 story, and obviously we do all the repairs. We tuck point them, we run them every day. It's getting winter time. You want to get them sealed up before it starts getting into the rainy and the freezing
One
season.
of the nice things about the damage that you may or may not have is it's going to be pretty obvious from the pictures you take.
Yeah,
And he'll bring them right down and show them to you, and you can make the decision right there. There's no pressure. Thank you, James. For more information on Approved Home Improvements and to find out about all the services they offer, he just showed me a beautiful deck he built for a golf club here the other day, and just some pictures on his phone. Do all kinds of work inside and outside your home. Give him a call, 314-780-6080.